What's up, sports to the bone family? What's up? What's up? A blessed afternoon to you all, and welcome back to another video. Hope you guys are doing okay. All right, coming up in this one, my viewers and subscribers, we see where we had a fiery day in the IPL today. Yes, man, Rovman Powell, Pooran, and David Warner, they were at their scintillating best. I must tell my viewers and subscribers, ball traveling to the boundary fast and regular. So we're going to take a look at how that game went. We're also going to be zooming in on some advice that David Warner had to give to Virat Kohli as it relates to the whole form issue that he's going through. So just make sure that you watch until the end. And as per usual, I'm going to encourage you guys to hit the subscribe button if you have not yet subscribed. Also, make sure you leave a like and drop a comment on the videos in. All right, let's get straight into it. So today, as I said, it was fiery, my viewers and subscribers. Good day for West Indies for the couple of players that we have in the IPL. You know, Pooran and Rovman Powell went up against each other. Even though one had to come out on the losing side, you know, it was good to see both of them finding some form and making some runs. Now, Powell and Pooran, as I said, they showed exactly the sort of form that we want them to show when they return to international duty, you know, and we are hoping that it will continue throughout the rest of the tournament and run over to international cricket. Now, David Warner, my viewers and subscribers, the man was basically in beast mood. He produced a worldie. Yes, my viewers and subscribers, man got over 90 had not out. Very, very good batting by David Warner. You understand? This is the thing that we like, you know. We love when we see top order batsmen come out and bat and show that, you know, he can bat through the innings of a T20 game. And it was good. It was good to see David Warner doing his thing. You know, he's somebody that when David Warner is in form, I can tell you, man, you are definitely going to be in for a treat. So DC actually batted first, and they were able to basically put the Sunrisers Hyderabad bowlers all over the place. Left, right, center. Ball was just traveling to the boundary fast and regular. You understand? And, you know, it was good. It was good to see, you know, especially as I said, Rovman Powell doing his thing. He was the main man. You understand? So alongside David Warner. So as I said, DC, they batted first. Warner, he carried his bat, got 92 or 58. Man was in beast mode, as I said, 12 fours and 3 sixes. You understand? And he was basically just bashing the bowlers. He owned them, switching from left hand to right hand, hitting ball, picking gaps. You know, it was just good to watch. It was good to watch. You know, David Warner, as I said, he was there, remained. Marsh and Pant, they came, got a little start, but they were not able to carry on. You understand? But that was nothing to worry about, though, because West Indian middle-order batsman Rovman Powell had something in store. Yes, my viewers and subscribers, he did come out and deliver. He delivered. And we're not talking about his usual 20 or 30 not out this time, you know. He went into it. He had 67 of 35 balls, 6 sixes. Yes, 6 sixes and 3 fours in the mix there with a strike rate of 191.43. Man was basically bashing it all over. So very good to see Rovman Powell doing his thing, you know. As I always said, my viewers and subscribers, even at the beginning of the IPL, and I was saying with the likes of Chris Gale, you know, people like Pollard and those guys, Bravo, you know, basically moonwalking now. You know, it's really good to see some of the top guys coming through. You understand? Gale isn't there. We hear him say that he's going to train to come back next year, but he isn't there. So that is one of the usual power hitters that we would have out. So good to see Rovman Powell stepping up and doing his thing. Good to see Pooran doing his thing. As we say, getting 1 and 2 little runs is not what we want. We want consistency. We want your team to be able to depend on you. Similarly to how, you know, when KL Rahul go out, they can almost know that 90% of the time he's going to deliver. Same thing with Butler. You understand? These are the type of guys we want our players to really emulate, right? So yeah, he definitely did his thing. 207 for 3 is what DC finished off with. And the wickets were basically shared. As I said, they only lost 3 wickets. So Gapal had 1, Abbat had 1, and Kumar, I think, had 1 wicket. So 207 for 3. Now, Sunrisers Hyderabad, they started off poorly, my viewers and subscribers. And I am thinking it is because of the poor start that they got why, you know, they weren't able to get across the line, because, you know, the pressure was coming down on Nicholas Pooran in the latter part there. And if he had some help in the beginning, you know, probably would have been able to carry it across the line. So Sunrisers Hyderabad, they lost Sharma, Williamson and Tripathi pretty early. You know, they went for 7-4 and 22 respectively. So as you can see there, not much. Nicholas Pooran came in though, and he was able to bat for a good period of time, went past his half century, took it down deep, but, you know, eventually fell. It was actually Rovman Powell who took the catch, safe catch, I understand. Now, Pooran, as he had support from Markram. Yeah, Markram, I didn't even remember. He did pretty well. He had 42 from 25 with 4 fours and 3 sixes in the mix there. Now, Pooran 62 came off 34 deliveries with 2 fours and 6 sixes. So we got a couple of sixes today, man. We're treated well, you know, from David Warner, Pooran and you know, Powell and the others. So Pooran actually got 62 off 34. As I said earlier, he actually got a chance in the 50s, you know. He played a ball and, you know, the fielder came in and wasn't able to take the catch. And he just basically got a few more runs. I think a 6 and, I don't remember if it was maybe a 6 and 2. And yeah, I think it was a 6 and 2, and then he got out. He didn't bat for much longer after that. You understand? So he wasn't able to carry it home for them. As I said, too much pressure, scoreboard pressure. You understand? He would have had to face every delivery for them to win, because the batsman that he was batting with, I doubt, would have been able to manage. And that's basically where their fate was actually sealed after Pooran got out. You understand? As it relates to the bowling now for DC, Ahmed, he had 3 for 30 off his 4 overs, while Thakur had 2 wickets for 44 runs. So, you know, those are the bowlers that contributed for Delhi Capitals and were able to basically restrict Sunrisers Hyderabad. But once again, shout out to Nicholas Pooran and Rovman Powell for playing such outstanding innings. You know, we're not going to overlook David Warner's innings because he's not one of us, but, you know, we definitely have to highlight our players. You know, we are watching franchise cricket. You know, we want to see people performing. It's not like they are up against our international team. So it's good to see David Warner getting into some form and making some runs, especially after what he went through last season. Was really rough. Was really a rough time for him. And as we talk about David Warner and his last season with the Sunrisers Hyderabad, we're just going to transition straight over into a little bit of advice that he had for Virat Kohli. So as we know, you know, Kohli is currently going through his thing, his form, his lapse in form. I mean, he had 30 yesterday before he was bamboozled by Moeen Ali. So his form is still not back as yet. So David Warner had a few advice, some words for him, some words of encouragement, you know, to let him know that here what it happens to the best of us. You just need to calm down, because class is because form is temporary and class is permanent, right? So I'm gonna be telling you guys, gonna be sharing exactly what David Warner had to say. You know, so basically what David Warner is saying is that, and I quote, have a couple more kids. That is what he's telling Virat Kohli. Have a couple more kids and enjoy love. You know, the form is temporary and the class is permanent, right? So you don't lose that. It happens to every one of us, everyone. So, you know, David Warner just reassuring Virat that, here what? Form is temporary, man, but class is permanent and the numbers don't lie. So what you would have put up before or prior to this season, you know, it is there to show. It is on record. So you just need to calm down yourself and the form will return. So David Warner, and he would know because he had a very horrible time at Sunrisers Hyderabad last season, and they let him go, and you know he wasn't good. He wasn't good at all. They let him go, and Australia stuck with him after that, and we saw that he went into the World Cup and performed well for them, and you know won the T20 World Cup, and he's here now making runs for Sunrise for Delhi Capital and dishing out advice. So You know, cricket is a funny old game of viewers and subscribers. So yeah, that's basically it for this one. We're going to leave it right here for now. But remember to tune in later on tonight. I have a video to post about the West Indies vice captaincy position. Yeah, man, West Indies vice captain position. Gonna talk about it and things. So, see, big up on yourself until later on.